ladies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Stels. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. I talk about a lot of things: relocation, finances. I do vlogs as well. Try to see how I can help you settle in as a new immigrant in Canada and all of that good stuff. So if you like it, please give this a like, subscribe, share my videos so that people can also watch it and I can get monetized, right? Okay, so anytime you see me looking all ratchet like this is not my general look. This is not my, I'm a fly girl sometimes. But anytime you see me looking all ratchet like this, kitchen things about to go down. I'm about to be stressed or I'm already stressed. So right now, this is almost 10 o'clock. I just returned from, you can see wig is off, shirt is off, makeup is off, everything is off. I just came back from Kitchener and I went to go and collect my meat. 10 women came together and one of us went to Toronto to buy a huge cow. Guys, this is my first meat sharing experience. And we went to buy a huge cow. And this huge cow was divided amongst 10 of us, and each of us paid the sum of $160 each. So if you're in Ontario and you've actually done this meat sharing, please advise, is this price a lot? Is it okay? Is it ridiculous? Because this is my second meat sharing. The first one I did, I partnered with somebody, so it was goat meat and chicken. So I can't really compare prices because it's actually different from what I got now. So if you're in Ontario, because I don't want to use any other province, let me know if $160 for 10 people per cow sharing is a lot. Let me know if I'm going to do it again or I should just run away from that. So I'm going to show you the meat. Before I do, the person that brought the meat from Toronto to Kitchener, we had to pay the person $15 each for transportation. And here, I actually had to use Uber to bring the meat from, Kitchener to Waterloo. So that's still a lot of money for me because I'm not mobile yet. God do it. So it's getting close to winter and everyone is trying to prepare to see how they can stock up their house so they don't have to go out a lot to get food, and all of that good stuff. So this is my first real winter. When we came in February, it wasn't as cold. So this is my first real winter in Canada and I don't want to be caught off guard. Nothing, no lose guard. Aside from the meat, I also ordered for some gears, and when they arrive, I will definitely do a video about how we're trying to kit up ourselves and the kind of clothing we've gotten. I actually have gotten some clothing for my son, some thick clothing for him, but we're yet to get him a snowsuit. So yeah. So let's get right into the video so I can show you what I got. But before we do, I have actually done this meat haul in 3 phases. Now, the first video you will see is us returning from Wholesale Club. Now, Wholesale Club is a general store. It's just like ShopRite mall. Not mall, where you go and buy. It's a convenience store for a lot of things, but it's wholesale. It's not as big as Costco, but it's also big. So Wholesale Club, we went there. We got a carton of chicken. We got 2 cartons of chicken, soft chicken. I'm not a fan of soft chicken, but we just had to get that one first to supplement. So we got 2 cartons of soft chicken for $21 per carton. That's $42 for the 2. And it's not so far from my house, so I didn't have to use an Uber to bring it down. Second of all, we went to African store to buy hard chicken, which is like the Niger chicken. We got hard chicken and we also got turkey. We got the hard chicken for $30 per carton, quite big. And we also got the turkey for $27 per carton, also very big. So now this is the last part of Then we also got gizzards from African store. I can't remember how much we got it, but we just got 2 mini packs of gizzard from the African store. It wasn't up to a carton, just 2 pounds of gizzard. So we intend to still get more gizzard, but maybe not from the African store. We have a halal store very close to us. We might just get some gizzard from there or from Walmart, depending because I like eating gizzard, guys. So lastly is this meat. I'm going to show you how I'm going to show you all of them, so you can have an idea of what it is. Okay. Part one. I have 2 cartons of chicken laps here. This is definitely not going to reach anywhere, but I just wanted to show you the process. This is how the carton comes. And we got this carton from Wholesale Club for $21. I've already unboxed one. I didn't wash it because I was told that if you buy meat, don't wash it. Just put it like that in the freezer and wash it when you want to use. Leave it with the blood and all of that. It's gross, but hey. So I have 2.5 Ziploc from one, and I'm going to do the second one as well. I think this is very much better than buying those pieces from Walmart. So this is just the first batch. Okay, meat continuation, or chicken continuation rather. So this is from the African store. The first one we got was from Wholesale Club, and we got them for $21. Let's just say $22, including the cents. So we got 2 cartons of chicken, soft chicken from there, and this is the Nigerian one. We have, I think this is the turkey, and 1 carton of the turkey and 1 carton of the, is this one the chicken? Yeah, this is the chicken, 1 carton of the chicken, and it goes for $30 and $30 each. Mature chicken leg. It's a mature. And it's hard chicken. This is hard chicken. It's not soft. It's not soft like the Canadian chicken. This is like Nigeria proper chicken. And this one is $30. Well, the turkey is $27. So now I'll pack them in Ziploc bags and show you how many I got out of it. So guys, in here I was able to get 4 turkey, 4 Ziploc bags of turkey, and 6 Ziploc bags of chicken. The chicken is actually, I think this is what we will be getting subsequently, because the chicken is $30 and we're able to get 6 full bags. See, my biggest dilemma now is, where do I put this meat? Like, all here is chicken, turkey, and I've actually even removed a bag of tomatoes to cook. I've actually removed 1 bag of chicken to cook, and I still have some soup and stews here. I don't know. I've been giving my neighbor some part of my other fridge. Let me show you guys. In here, I think I'm going to move these vegetables to the fridge. I think that's the only way that this will work. These are not mine. I gave my neighbor this space. Now I'm regretting, guys. I gave my neighbor this space to put her tomatoes and peppers. And I have some stuff here. I think I'll just remove all these things. I have vegetables, crayfish, pounded yam, beans. This one's got to go as well. I find somewhere to put them so that I can put the meat inside there, because there's no space in that freezer, Gaskia. Oh God, help my ministry today. So guys, I've already opened the carton, and this is the meat. Like, yay, we got some assorted shakiado and the likes. Oh my God. Oh, this meat is big. Like, just look at it. I'm still going to cut this one into 2, because I can't use this one big meat to cook soup. See, and they have flesh. I can see some bones, but they have flesh. See, meat. Like, how many will I cut this one to? I'll cut this one like into 3 safe, or even into 4 safe. Just look at it. Just negodo. No. It's a lot, but I can't cut it now because I'm so tired. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them into Ziploc bags, and when I want to cook, I will now cut it. I'm not even going to wash it, to be honest. I'm not going to wash it. I'm going to put it there because I heard that the blood preserves the meat and gives it a different taste when you bring it out from the freezer like that and wash it. Please let me know your views. Let me know, is it good to wash the meat as you get it, or I had to wash the tomatoes because to me they were just looking dirty, and you know, tomato is something that you blend. You know, I didn't want it frozen with dirt and all of that. But this one is blood, so I learned it's good to just pack it up in the Ziploc like that and put it in the fridge. Even the tatashe, I was even given a different idea. I was told that next time I shouldn't pack it like that. I should bring it out. I should cut it into slices. But I don't know what time I was going to use to do that. But I was told it to help to conserve space in the freezer. But nevertheless, let's do this one now and let's see how many Ziploc bags we could get from this carton. It's a little big. Let's see. We move. So guys, everything is 6 Ziplocs and 1 Ziploc, 6 Ziploc of beef, 1 Ziploc of inu, which is the shake liver and everything. It's not a bad deal because it's not as if the Ziploc bags were, this is actually almost full, and I cannot use one of these to cook cook a meal like a soup. So I'm just, why I actually made it full is that whenever I bring out one like this, I would boil it, then cut the meat into, cut them, defrost it, cut it, boil it, then take out the one I want to use for soup for that very day and leave the rest for the next time I want to cook, so that I don't have to start doing the same process every weekend. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. Yeah, so if one can take me for 2 weekends, it can even take me for more than 2 weekends. Some bags, that's why I'm looking at it, because some have more bones than meat. Like this one has more meat than bones. This one has, see, this is bone. Okay, the bone is not so much, but because I'm not a fan of bone, and some people like to, my husband too is not a fan of bone, they might find it annoying. Like this is all bone and little meat. To cut this one, I can't cut. If I cut this one, how? I can't even cut the bone. So I don't know, guys. So everything entered, oh, hallelujah. Well, so I just have my ice cream and my stock in there. I have to remove the soup and stews. So I think I can still even manage to squeeze it in, but let me give it breathing space. I believe as I begin to take every week, it would reduce. The tomato is suffocating somewhere there, but right now this freezer is giving all it should give. I'm looking like I'm a cold room dealer here. Come and buy your meat. Come and buy your meat. Let me show my face. Thank you, Joe. Yes, it's closing firmly. I'm so excited. Ready for winter, guys. So let me give a little story time. So I wanted to buy a shopping cart, and I checked the prices of the shopping cart in Walmart. I'm seeing prices like $40-something, $30-something, like just to push item. So how much is the item that is going to be in the cart? As person no day mobile now, what I usually do is I used to carry my baby stroller. If I put my baby in the front, there's a underneath the stroller, there's like a basket there. So when I go for shopping, I just use that. But now that stroller's leg, the wheels have started doing some, some Harlem shakes. And I'm like, I can't try this no more. Strollers are more expensive than carts. So I have to get an alternative since we are not mobile yet. I think I've said it like 4 times in this video. So I decided to go on Facebook Marketplace to get a cart, and I got one. I got one cart for $5. I actually got one for $35. No, for $15. But I tried to, because I've been in a situation whereby I got something on Facebook Marketplace, message the person, got to the house, message the person, I'm in front of your house. This person did not come out for like an hour, 20 minutes, and I was waiting because I was like, I cannot come all the way and not buy this item before this person came out. So I didn't want to be in that same, with the excuse that I didn't see your message. So normally when I go to Facebook Marketplace to buy some things, I usually request for the phone number. Not be everybody will give you phone number, so I understand. I'll just have to let it go, especially when it's a far distance. If it's somewhere close to my house, I don't mind going, and even if I don't see you, I could come back. But when I'm going to like Kitchener, when I have to take like 2 or 3 buses and I will not now collect it, you roll. So this person was at Kitchener, the one for $15, the shopping cart, and he refused to give me the phone number. I let it go. So I saw another one for $5. My husband has been laughing at me since I've been telling him this story. So I saw another one for $5 in the same Kitchener, and I was like, you see, it's God that did not want me to go and collect that $15 one. It's God, right? So I now, on my way from work on Friday, I went there to get the $5 shopping cart. Would you believe that before I got into I've entered the first bus. It's 3 buses. I've entered the first bus. Just to come down from the first bus, the 2 wheels, the 2 front wheels of the shopping cart, fell off. After entering 3 buses to go and pick this item, I was so frustrated and angry, and I couldn't go back. So I messaged the lady, it's quite cheap, it's $5, but the stress of me coming all the way, at least be reasonable, right? So I now messaged the lady, I was like, ma'am, you knew that these cats were not. So I messaged the lady, oh, hello, ma'am, you knew that this cat was defective. That is why you sold it. But it's not nice because I told you I was coming all the way from Waterloo. At least you should have given me a heads up that the front wheels are bad, you know. She's like, no, it's working. I used it in the afternoon to go shop for groceries. I'm like, as I'm talking to you, I've not gotten home and the 2 front wheels are off. And she's like, you can just go to any of the convenience stores to find a screw to screw. I'm like, it's not the screw matter. It's not fitting into the pipe that, I don't know what it's called. I want my money back, in short. And the lady was like, she cannot give me my money back. I've gotten it from her. And I'm like, you're not a nice person. Despite explaining that I had to come all the way from my city to your city to pick up this, you know, defective item, and you still cannot return. $5 is very small, but the stress I took to come and pick up this item, you ought to return me back that money. And you know, and she was like, you can report my page. I didn't do anything wrong. When I sold it to you, it was good. Blah blah blah. My husband was like, when you see something for $5, what were you expecting? Oluchi, what were you expecting when you saw you see other people selling it for $15, $20? You see somebody selling it at home for $5. What were you expecting? To get the best of cats. But anyway, it's not as if I cannot use it, but it just has to maybe, like when I want to buy something in the mall, I have to be careful that the front wheel doesn't hit a pavement, or you know. So when it actually removed, I could actually fix it back. But it's just stressful. Like, what's the point of having to fix a wheel every time it hits the pavement when I could have just gotten a good one, right? So don't be every cheap thing. The moral of this story is not every cheap thing is good. Chai, my life, I don't vex. Like, I was so angry. I hate to be cheated. Like, I hate to be cheated. Two things I hate in this life: to be lied on and to be cheated. Hey God, don't cheat me. Don't just cheat me. You can do me anything, but don't cheat me. I feel like a fool. So guys, I went to my friend's place before I went to pick this meat. I went to my friend's place in Kitchener. My namesake, her name is also Oluchi. Shout out, girl. I went to her place, and coincidentally, the way life works, I was supposed to pick up this meat today. So I was at a dilemma, either going to see Oluchi or going to pick up the meat. You know, and the woman was telling me that the meat will not come early, to come like later in the evening. You know, and Oluchi too was working today, or is working. Oluchi is working today. What English am I speaking? Oluchi is also working this weekend, so she's also going to be available in the evening. I'm like, ha. So I said, okay, let me go and see Oluchi first. I didn't know the address of where this meat was going to be dropped. I had no idea. So I was like, okay, let me go and see Oluchi first. Then after seeing Oluchi, I'll go and because I've not seen her. She came to Kitchener as well. But like months after we arrived, we got PPR at the same time, but she came months after I arrived, and I was like, I have to see her before anything. So I had already promised her I was going to come. So, and she had already cooked me smoking jollof rice and chicken. That was my dinner, guys. So I went to her place, and as I was going, her place is very lovely. It's a very, very lovely place. As I was going there, a woman was coming out, a Nigerian woman. So I just waited her. She was like, you look familiar. I was like, oh, really? Thank you. Because I have my face on my DP, WhatsApp DP. So I'm sure that's where she saw my face from. So I got into the house, you know, greeted Oluchi, we were gisting. So gist led to gist. And I was like, and she was like, that she's expecting me today as well. Oh. No, she just said she's expecting me to, that she doesn't know what time the meat will come. I was like, you too? I'm like, wow, all of us, they buy this meat to say me, I'm also expecting meat. You know, so she was like, that the lady that left is the lady that is in charge of the meat. I was like, okay, what is the name of the person? You know, let me even find out from you how much, the information about how you get your own meat and all of that. Coincidentally, the woman that left is the same woman I've been on the phone with, you know, on WhatsApp regards this meat. I did not know her from Adam. I met her from one of the groups. I just, you know, got her, she just told me that she has a group of women that also want to buy meat. Because like I told you in the previous chat, I've been asking everybody I know, Tom, Dick, and Harry, I want to buy meat. You know, so I put it on the group as well, and she saw it and she DM'd me and said, okay, do I want to join their group? I was like, hands on, I want to join. So I just paid the sum to her. I have never met her before. And that was the lady that just walked out of her house. And as God will have it, the woman stays in the same clothes as she does. And the meat was coming to her house. So it was like, God just sent me to Oluchi's house directly so that I can just pick up the meat from there and come back home. Because if I had gone to pick up the meat and, you know, go back home with the meat, I'll still have to go back to Oluchi's house, and it will be so crazy if I discover that the same place I picked up the meat was the same place my friend was living. But you see, God works in a very mysterious way. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you so much for listening to me.